What's up, Michigan? It is time once again for the flagship show of the State Champs Sports Network. This is the high school sports show celebrating all high school sports here in Michigan. Hey, you know, all of our programming is presented by Lawrence Technological University. 24 NAIA college sports offered here at Lawrence Tech. Add the fact that graduates have some of the highest salaries in the entire Midwest. Recruit yourself at LTUathletics.com. I'm Lorne Plant, and by my side today is a proud LTU alum, Candace Lynn. Our esports audience, of course, very familiar with her already. Thank you for joining me.
Of course, thank you for having me. We have a great show to get to. We're going to give you a generous sampling of all of the action that we've covered this week. But we have so much more for you to enjoy. You simply have to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or go to our website or download our free streaming app.
That's right, lots of options. We've got an update in both the Hungry Howie's Mr. Football and Anvil Award competition. A brand new DMC Game Changers is coming up that talks about core exercises you can do right at home.
The MHSAA Minute and a look at life at Lawrence Tech coming up too. But first, highlights from the sports other than football that you can watch on the network right now.
We start with boys soccer and a first place battle in the Macomb Area Conference Blue Division. Fraser hosting Clawson. Scoreless game into the second half until Jacob Stone finds the back of the net. Fraser stands alone atop the Mac Blue with this 1-0 win over Clawson.
Next, we head to the pool for a top 10 Division III matchup. Third-ranked Holland Christian at home to take on number 5 Hamilton. Holland Christian set the tone throughout the meet as they took down their rivals from Hamilton 104-72.
And finally, to last weekend's annual Powder Puff battle between Warren Magina and Bloomfield Hills Marion. Flag football at its finest. This game played at Hazel Park High School. Always an incredible atmosphere. Regina would beat Marion for the 5th straight time, 17-10 the final. Full highlights of all these games and tons of football on our State Champs Michigan social media channels. Check it out. Hey guys, what's up, Michigan? Welcome back inside the State Champs Sports Network studio for another update in the State Champs Mr. Football race presented by Hungry Howie's. My name is Lorne Plant. Let me tell you, it's great to be back in the saddle, sitting here with my man, Sean Belesian, as we break down another player in this competition. And I'll tell you what, Sean, of course, midway of the season, this is when the rivalries get going. This is when I think we're really going to see those certain few players that every year start rising to the top. And I'll tell you what, Grand Blanc is a program that is on the rise, and their guy, Elijah Jackson Anderson, the fine running back, is one who I think could have some real legs in this competition.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Grand Blanc having an outstanding start, highly ranked, a huge win last week over Davison. They've been waiting for that one. And as you mentioned, Elijah playing a big part of that. That's what this kid does. Take a look at what he's done this year. Each and every week, he is contributing big time to a highly ranked team. And Lorne, as we talk about so often, you can work your way on this list. And a lot of times, it has to do when you're playing for a heck of a team. And that's exactly what you're seeing out of the Bobcats right now.
Absolutely, and the community's been coming out for Elijah, which is great. He's got 1,100 votes as of taping on Wednesday, and so, but we want to send a shout out to that Grand Blanc community. We know you Bobcats love your cats as much as you can, and we need your votes for Elijah. So go to statechampsnetwork.com. Just click on the Mr. Football banner there right on the homepage. Go and give your man, show him some love. And we'll see how things break out. Next week, we do have a new entry into the competition. Christian Stokes from Harper Woods is now in the competition, the West Virginia commit. He's already got like nearly 1,000 yards heading into week 5, so we'll talk about him next week. State Champs Michigan Extra Point is where high school football fans go to get their news. Premiering Thursdays on the State Champs app and across the network, Extra Point features highlights, analysis, great interviews, and more. Don't forget to listen to the companion audio podcast on Spreaker or wherever you get your podcasts. What's up, Michigan? Time for another update in the State Champs Anvil Award presented by Hungry Howie's. I'm Lorne Plant. It's good to be back, and it's always good to have former Canton frontman and Michigan High School Hall of Fame coach Tim Beckler joining us for another player breakdown. All right, Tim, this has been an interesting contest thus far. Generally, we don't start to really see changes in this competition until right around this time of the season. Now, we have no changes as of yet, but I believe that will change shortly. Nearly 5,000 votes have been cast overall, so we thank you, the fans. A large number of them going to the guy Coach Beckler's talking about today. The definition of a dual threat. This guy can hurt you on offense, but his stock, especially when it comes to the next level, will be on defense. From Traverse City Central, Josh Burnham.
Yeah, this young man is a heck of a football player. Love his size. He's 6'4", 215. So what does that mean for next year? He could weigh 250 and still keep his speed with that frame he's got, or he could stay light. But he's got a great body. He's jack of all trades. Quarterback. He's punted the ball. He's lined up at tailback. He's lined up at wide receiver. He's just a great football player. He's also plays basketball. I love those dual sport athletes. His coach says he's a humble, high character young man, and he really cares about his teammates, and he sounds like a perfect addition to Notre Dame. What does the film tell me? Defensively, he's a great football player. Obviously, he can do everything on both sides of the ball, but defensively with that frame and his speed, he's a real sideline to sideline player, and he's an absolute technician when it comes to tackling. Great form tackler, and he is physical. But what I like is he's great in space. You can put him out there in the flat, wide side of the field. Quarterback's got to throw around him, over him, and he can just get deflections, get picks, and he's a force to be reckoned with. But again, he can guard smaller guys out there in the flat and come up and make open field tackles, which is very difficult to do. So I think he'd be a great addition next year to Notre Dame. Is he going to stay light, be a drop end? Could he gain some weight and be a rush end and coming off the edge and being a pass rusher? Time will tell.
Time will tell. Sky's the limit. He's kind of got that Trevor Lawrence look too. He's got the hair coming out of the helmet. It's kind of a California look to the guy. But what's clear is Brian Kelly and Notre Dame getting another one of the best football players the state of Michigan has to offer. Trojans have won 3 games in a row, including a big 42-14 win over the rivals from Traverse City West. No doubt Central will be a threat in Division II come the postseason. Coach Beckler will be back next week as we talk up another candidate, maybe a new candidate, to take home this year's Anvil Award. It's important you vote for your guy. The leading vote getter can never be removed. Currently, that is Orchard Lake St. Mary linebacker Jordan Cannon. Vote now by going to statechampsnetwork.com. Click on the contest tab. Vote as often as you like. And as a thank you, we want to give you free food. Hungry Howie's and State Champs have an offer for you. Order your next meal at hungryhowies.com. Use the special code CHAMPS to receive 1 free order of Howie bread. How's that sound, Coach?
Sounds really good. I like pizza.
Yeah, me too. Some restrictions do apply. Good luck to the men in the trenches this weekend. Might get a little sloppy with the weather, especially those on Saturday, but something tells me the linemen wouldn't have it any other way.
Hi, I'm Laura Ramos from DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, and I'm here with Braden from Brother Rice High School. And today on Game Changers, we're going to talk about a core program that will increase your sprint speed. Perform these 4 core exercises either by themselves or add them into your workout 2 to 3 times per week. Doing these core exercises will help you build a core that's built for speed. The first exercise is the sprinter's plank. Start out by getting in a good plank position on an elevated box like this. Hold this position, bring your knee up towards your chest, toe towards your shin. Then extend it out, straighten it out straight, curl your leg, bring it back down to the ground, reset and do the same thing on the opposite leg. Maintain a good head position and stiff core. Curl and straighten. Keep repeating, alternating the right and left leg until you fatigue and can't hold that position any longer. This is usually about 8 to 10 reps. The second exercise is the reverse sprinter's plank. It looks like this. Set up on a box, elevated, elbows right up underneath your shoulders. Then core tight, bring your toe up towards your shin and your knee towards your chest. Reset it. Opposite leg, same thing. Toe up, knee up, and back. You're really gonna feel this through your hamstrings on the leg that's down. Make sure you keep your core engaged, which includes your glutes. Great exercise for strengthening the glutes, abdominal muscles, and the hamstrings. Give me again about 8 to 10 reps or until you fatigue and lose form. The third exercise is the top side plank. Looks like this. Get in a regular plank position, elbow under shoulder. Now, bring your top leg, knee toward your chest, and as you do so, your elbow comes back. Go back to the start position with your arm driving forward, and then repeat that same action. Begin with about 5 reps. If you can hold your form, continue on until you lose form, which usually is about 10 reps. The fourth exercise is the bottom side plank. It looks like this. Set up in a regular plank position. In this case, with the left arm down, the left foot is back. Now, bring the bottom leg, the right leg up, knee towards your chest, toe, and then back down. As you do so, you're gonna move your arm forward with that leg. Again, repeat, and back. Hold that core nice and tight in that plank position, and go ahead and do about 5 to 10 repetitions, or until you lose good form. Perform this core exercise program as a circuit. Go from one exercise to the next with no rest in between. When you finish the fourth exercise, take a 2-minute rest, and then do that same circuit again 1 or 2 more times. For more ways to improve your sports performance, contact the team at DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine.
Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Then go where the pros go. DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. For immediate care, call 313-910-9328 or visit dmc.org/gamechangers.
Hey everyone, this week's MHSAA Minute is just for the athletic directors.
During the months of September and October, a small group of MHSAA staff is on the road, traveling the state for the 44th annual Update Meeting Series. This is the chance our staff gets to be in front of primarily school athletic directors along with other administrators. Our first meeting was in Kalamazoo on September the 15th, and we wrap up in mid-October in Marquette. All told, we'll visit 7 regions of the state and meet with more than 800 people. During the update meetings, we discuss current MHSAA activities and issues and talk about any potential changes to our handbook. Members are surveyed on a variety of topics, and these discussions and survey questions are the main starting point for rules revisions. It's a great way for us to hear directly from member schools, and it allows for administrators from neighboring districts to finally meet face-to-face once again. Because of the pandemic, we were unable to have our face-to-face update meetings last year. As this has gotten started, it's been wonderful to see our school leaders again face-to-face. For more information, check us out at MHSAA.com.
This is your home opener, and this is your game tonight. Because you got to go out there and start strong and prove it, okay? You've been working hard. Go out there and put it all on the court, okay? Let's go, guys. We got it right here.
Let's get into our volleyball coverage this week. Downriver League action as Trenton welcomed in Gibraltar Carlson. Heck of a game for Trenton senior midi Jill Paraski. A complete game effort as Trenton takes down the Marauders in 4.
To the MAC Red and a first place showdown between Macomb, Dakota and Anchor Bay. Both teams unbeaten, and they sure played like it. The Cougars' Bella Austin had a monster night with 13 kills, and Dakota won 3-1.
And finally to the KLAA West. Brighton and Novi squaring off. Junior outside hitter Sarah Vellucci with 10 kills. Rachel Carr with the volleyball's version of the triple-double, 20 assists, 17 digs, 10 spikes, 3-set sweep for the Novi Wildcats.
Time now to take an inside look at Lawrence Technological University.
LTU offers over 100 degree programs, and their one common theme, their focus on theory and practice. The architecture program at Lawrence Tech is designed to provide a broad foundation for the development of design skills and insights. If you see yourself studying architecture in the future, consider enrolling at Lawrence Technological University. For more information on the degree programs offered at LTU, head over to their website, ltu.edu, today.
Hey everyone, I'm Jenna Rose with an exciting announcement. State Champs and our parent company, Yellow Flag Productions, are launching a platform that fills a gap in the high school sports coverage and recruiting process. Introducing SCW State Champs Women, the high school sports and recruiting platform designed for the female athlete. While long overdue, women's sports are finally beginning to gain the attention they have always deserved. One example is the 2021 NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. Ratings were at the highest level in over 7 years. And for the first time, all of the tournament's games were televised nationally. Over the past 20 years, State Champs has always made it a core part of its mission to highlight the achievements of Michigan high school girls teams and student athletes. As we begin our 4th year covering the state of Indiana and our 2nd in the state of Ohio, State Champs is the only outlet that consistently showcases female sports all school year long. Did you know that roughly 84% of sports fans claim to be equally interested in watching women's sports? Half of these fans being females themselves. Our viewership numbers prove that. As we dive into this exciting endeavor, SCW is committed to showcasing female high school sports in the tri-state area. While a dedicated offshoot of the State Champs Network website is being developed, the SCW social media channels will soon start filling up with a variety of high school girls sports content. We invite you to follow, like, and subscribe to our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channels. We also want to connect with you on the kind of content you'd like to see presented on SCW, so let us know. State Champs is once again changing the game. State Champs W is here to stay. Enjoy.
Hey, before we go, it's going to be another exciting weekend in high school football, and you know, State Champs going to be all over it. Here's a quick preview from this week's Extra Point featuring myself and Scott Bernstein. 4-0 Riverview is traveling to Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central. They also are unbeaten. Number 19 South Lyon. We talked about them. They're traveling to Lakeland. They are also 4-0. That will be a great matchup. Two teams also undefeated, Woodhaven and Allen Park. This will be at the home of the Jags. Always a great matchup. Number 5 Belleville, 3-1 on the season right now, going up against number 15 Dearborn Fordson. They are undefeated. They are hosting this matchup, and quite often it's a doozy. Grand Ledge and DeWitt getting together. DeWitt hosting this matchup. They're 3-1. Grand Ledge 4-0. DeWitt number 10 in the state. Two also unbeaten teams, Freeland and Frankenmuth, getting together. This one in Frankenmuth. And on Sunday, the Boys Bowl. This one should be great. Brother Rice, 3-1, taking on 3-1, number 8 Detroit Catholic Central. They had a great game last year. Scott, what are you looking for?
Well, you just laid it out. Every year, the Boys Bowl gets me so jacked. It's so amped. You're talking about the best football rivalry in the state. You can't argue it to me. It's Brother Rice Catholic Central. It's tradition. It's just, steeped in lore. And every year you're going to just have a clash of the Titans. And then you can put that rivalry on the board really with any prep football rivalry in the country. So that should just be really exciting because you got two teams that are really prime right now. They're both 3-1. Both teams could easily be 4-0. And both teams are definitely going to be in the hunt for state titles. I love to see what's going on in Downriver League, Woodhaven versus Allen Park. That should be really exciting. Love myself some Ashton Mallman, the Downriver dandy of a field general for Woodhaven. And then the battle for the LVC title is going to come down to South Lyon and Lakeland. Lakeland is the defending champion. They got Tate Farquhar, the magician behind center. And then South Lyon, we've talked about Dawson Scoop and Quinn Fracassi and that whole that troop. So really excited, flip a coin and then we'll see who wins that LVC championship next week.
All right, we have 2 Game Time Live broadcasts this weekend. We'll bring you the live play-by-play of South Lyon East and Paw Paw. Kickoff is at 2:30 p.m. on the State Champs Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch channel. Ryan Slocum and Richie Pop, along with Jenna Rose, will bring you all the action East trying to get back on the winning track, but it will be tough as they take on a 3-1 Pawpaw team that just dropped 57 on Sturgis.
Yeah, look for Braden Tillman-Jones from South Lyon East. That guy's a sleeper in terms of a recruit. I don't think he's quite at the Division I level, but definitely for D2 or NAIA, Brandon Tillman-Jones is a name to look for as a playmaker on both sides of the ball this week.
Then on Sunday, we'll have full game coverage of the Boys Bowl as Detroit Catholic Central takes on the Warriors from Brother Rice. Good luck to all the teams this weekend. That's all the time we have for this week, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Candace, awesome job.
Of course, I had a blast, and from everyone at the State Champs Network, have a great weekend.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner of the MHSAA. Detroit Medical Center Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Go where the pros go. Visit dmc.org/gamechangers. And Hungry Howie's, famous for flavor.